Hi, my name is Dominic Borsbury and I'd like to talk about stress and in particular mental health. What is stress? Stress really is how we respond to a variety of situations in life that we find unmanageable, we can't control. Stress affects us all in many different ways. I have many clients that come to me for removal of anxiety, shall we say. So, feeling anxious, physical change in the body, the heart rate will increase, perhaps you'll feel a lot warmer, start to sweat or perspire, get a dry mouth, or possibly speak very, very quickly and have shortness of breath. And then that can lead to also panic attacks where the person feels totally incapacitated and they're almost hyperventilating. Why does it happen to a certain amount of people and not other people at the time? That's because we're all wired differently. So from the day you were born, you wired or you associated yourself to lots of different experiences in your life. And then once those associations happen a number of times, they actually become embedded into you. They become beliefs about the world around you. And what's true for you isn't necessarily true for myself via your experiences. Also, family, friends, environment, all of these contribute to your beliefs about the world around you. And one thing's for sure, the human beings, us as humans, do love familiar. In other words, we do not like to feel uncomfortable, which poses a problem in life because life is full of a rich variety of experiences. And perhaps an experience of a new relationship, or losing weight, or getting a new career, or even feeling far more confident could be at the detriment of your life because you can't make that leap or that decision to change your behaviour because you like the familiarity of your situation. And in life, that's why a lot of people don't change because they're happy, unfortunately, being unhappy. Just to give you a brief science lesson about the human body, or anatomy and physiology, as it were, you have your automatic nervous system, which actually wires you to everything around you. You know, whether you put your hand on the stove and it's hot and you remove your hand within milliseconds, obviously, we are wired for survival. The sympathetic nervous system actually activates the heart. So what actually happens when the sympathetic nervous system is activated internally, the heart rate starts to increase, blood pressure goes up, blood starts to be pumped around the body to your arms or legs for whether you're fighting or flighting, escaping from a situation. And adrenaline starts to course around the system. Plus another chemical hormone, cortisol, which is a stress hormone, which is okay in small doses, but if you're having that on a long period of time, that will actually start to damage the whole immune system. If you've heard of being an immune suppressant, so basically the immune system will get damaged over a long period of time. So maybe you get ill quite quickly and you stay ill for longer because of your actual thought system, really, which starts off your sympathetic nervous system. You've also got on the other side of the coin the parasympathetic nervous system, which allows you to slow the heart rate down, reduce blood pressure, to feel calmer, and these two sides of the coin actually help you deal with life. But unfortunately, every one of us, as I've said before, has a different experience in life as to what we find dangerous and what we find exciting. Okay, sometimes we find both are pleasurable. But in the meantime, if you've ever heard of meditation, self-talk, what I'd like to allude to is that self-talk is going on in your mind every single day. We think approximately 65,000 times a day. And I hope you don't mind me saying, but you're not actually thinking, you're remembering all of the time. You're never quite in the present moment. And your unconscious mind controls you around 95% of the day. So that means that your thoughts, okay, lead to actions, lead to behaviours, and if repeated, these become habits and they become beliefs about yourself and your surroundings. And fortunately or unfortunately, the automatic mind, the unconscious mind, is allowing you to breathe. Okay, you don't even have to think about that unless perhaps you get anxious or you have panic attacks, and we'll come to that in the end of this video or part two. And basically, when we start to feel stressed, as I've said before, the heart rate goes up, we start to sweat. But this could be through not many years ago in caveman times when there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex or a saber-tooth coming towards us or another tribe. Now we're sitting in a traffic jam, heart rate's going up, receiving a text message we don't like, or an email, or shock news through family or friends, or even meeting somebody that we don't like. That will affect the sympathetic nervous system. And everything is a habit within the body, how you think, how you act. And I mentioned before, the unconscious mind really is a habitual system of you thinking, and then this actually gets you to act, and they become behaviours, and that's really your program for your life. So if you think about it, some things that may have happened in your life, maybe a relationship breakup. You may think that all men with dark hair are evil, all women with dark hair are evil. Forgive me if people have got dark hair out there, but that's down to our experience. It doesn't mean that the next guy or the next girl is going to be of the same character. So what can we do about feeling calmer? Well, you can start off, and I'll show you in the next video, of how to actually control your breathing, feel absolutely calmer and in control of yourself. That's the key word, being in control of yourself. Not the surroundings, but yourself. You can't control the events in your life, but you can control yourself on how you react or how you act in certain circumstances, whether that's in front of family, in front of friends, an ex-partner, or situations that you used to find quite intimidating. My name's Dominic Borsberry, and I'll speak to you in the second video. Thank you.